Hello. How's it going? So I'm here. I just wanted to talk about a little bit about a 3D design that I want to make with this gel here. I'm going to be using this MAC Card 4-in-1 gel, and it's just a clear. Doesn't have any color to it. So what I want to do is just mix a little bit of this little craft glitter, and it's really fine. You can see there it's a really fine glitter there, so I should be able to put that together fairly easy. So let's see here. I have this set already going, and in this thumb finger here, I actually already used a little bit of that glitter stuff. I put it on here to make this little trunk. So here's the gel there, this little flux guy, just kind of giving him a little bit of a pump there, and not be flat. These guys are all flat, and what we're gonna do though is on this middle one right here, we're gonna fill him in and give him three. We're gonna give him this little three pumpkin guy that we have right here. Cute little image. So this stamping plate, I want to say the name of it is either Ghost Cat or Cat Ghost or something, and it's actually being reprinted. So it's already come out one time, and it's going to be released again sometime in October, I believe. So I'm not even sure when this is going to be released. Um, this video will be released onto YouTube or anything, but anyways, I did want to mention that this is going to be re-released sometime in October. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift this guy up, go ahead and put him on the nail, and then we're going to shape him with three different balls here. We're going to kind of separate them, you know what I mean? Then we're going to cure them, and then we're going to reverse stamp them. So why don't we go ahead and lift them, and then put a reverse stamp on it, so that way we'll be able to have it drying while we're making this happen. Hey! Oh, good idea, Megan. You're gonna jump on later? You're glitterizing? Oh, so I'm gonna glitterize this guy, one of these guys. I don't know which one. Somebody. And then the other two is it's gonna be like one yellow and one green, to just kind of match what I got going on with this color right here. We're going to stick that guy right here. So let's see. The thing is, I'm going to reverse stamp him, right? So he is going to need a little time to get some color. Some dryness, rather. So here we go. Let's pick this guy up. Are you going to be working with which one of the plates? Thank you, Avi. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get into this mood of Halloween. So excited for it, honestly, because this group is serious about it. They love Halloween. Robin love Halloween. And I love Halloween itself. I wasn't big on Halloween nails. I just never really thought to be. But now I'm like all over it. You know what I mean? Hey, Crystal. What's up, girl? So I'm gonna clean this guy out. He's gonna be the one that gets reverse stamped with the colors that are gonna be on top. So the one that's glitter, I'm not gonna go ahead and add any reverse stamp to it. Really? See, this is one of the ones I grabbed quick, let me tell you, but I definitely have missed out on some. So I'm very excited as well for this one to come back and for more people to get an opportunity because it is really a cute one. Oh, okay. You doing some swatching? Nice. Very nice. Can't wait to see them colors. Alright, so the one that I want to be glitter, maybe, what do you got? Maybe the big guy, the biggest one. So he's already going to be kind of like the orange one on here. So I'm thinking the bottom one with the glitter. So I'm not going to reverse stamp him so that his color is already, you know what I mean? It's going to be set by the gel that we put on him. So maybe the ones that are going to have the reverse are going to be these two. The smaller ones. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do one green. And the bottom is going to be orange. So maybe break that up a little bit by using this yellow here. So I'm going to put him here. Color him yellow. Buenas noches, Miss Cat. What's up? What you doing? I'm over here trying to focus and stay in my line. We're doing these 3 pumpkins. I'm going to reverse stamp them on here. Just going to color it in so they can dry. There we go, middle guy. I know Amber's been talking about doing somebody's nails on here on a live. And I think that's an awesome idea. I mean, if I was close to her, I would go to her so she could do my nails, you know what I mean? And then she could come to me so I could do hers, you know? We just having a party. Girl, you can go Mimi. If it's time to go sleep, you go. You come back tomorrow on your own time and you check this out. Ain't nothing happening. I'm just painting these 3 little guys and putting them up. You get your beauty sleep, girl. It's more like sanity sleep, you know what I mean? We've been calling it beauty sleep, but that's incorrect. The truth is, it's like for mental health sleep. You know what I mean? That's what we need it for. And you know, and I'm thinking about this, since I'm making his little trunk green, maybe I shouldn't make him green, you know what I mean? Maybe he needs to be a different color, which could be the third guy, you know? How they have like that really pale pumpkin. Maybe we could just take this yellow and make him a little bit lighter. And he could be like the real pale pumpkin. Exactly, yes, cat, mental health sleep. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I need it for, honestly. If I have like not enough sleep, which I feel honestly I don't need a whole bunch, but definitely need at least 6, 7 hours. If I don't have that, it's like I may not be that fun the next day. I'm not gonna be your girl. Alright, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this Insta color here, kind of like to add a neutral to it. I'm making this up, y'all. This is not real. I really should take like one of those color classes to see what colors do what with what. But I feel like it looks more earthy if I put this color on there. I'm using this return plate that's going to come back sometime in October. I honestly don't know the true date. I should have done my homework, right? But I didn't. So I don't know when that's coming back in October, but I could tell you it's coming back in October. That's what I heard. Alright, so here we go. I got kind of like a earthy color going on here. Boom, boom, boom. Setting up that little guy, and then I could give him a green little trump since everybody else is Since he's got the greens, he should too. Alright, looking at them from here, just checking them out to see where my spots are, you know what I mean, that I may have missed there. There we go, we got like the lighter guy, little yellow guy, you need it. Girl, I was just talking about how this is one of the very few ones that sold out quickly and I was able to actually get. Usually, during that time, the website wasn't up and I would always send my message too late. I would always forget. And oh man, yeah, so I'm so grateful, honestly, that it's coming back, even for those people that are not. But some of the ones that have returned, like the dark fantasy, I did not have, and I was able to get it back. Oh, you do? Okay. It's one of the best plates, honestly. It came about that time when the three pumpkin got popular. Y'all remember that last year? It was like the three pumpkin thing, the climb 'em up came out. I mean, I tried to draw it a few times, but let me tell you, this is so much better. I was so happy. I was like, yes! Yes! Me and this alcohol, alcohol, well, cleaning it up, it was too much. So much easier with the website. I swear, you can purchase so much easier. It's like hard to explain what we used to go through before. You would text and then wait for your text to be responded to. You have no idea whether it has sold out until way later, you know? Now you go to the site. If something's sold out, you could still get the rest of the stuff, you know. And I mean, I bet you still could and the other time as well, but you knew right away. Alright, so I got these two guys, and then the third one, I'm not going to reverse stamp because I'm going to be putting these two guys on it. So, that guy's going to dry, and I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and lift him up again and put him directly onto the nail to start my mold on him. Right, which I think we're gonna do like three little dots or something and do them separately. That might be a good idea. Okay, so let's pick them up here and put them on. There's actually another plate that has the three thing. I want to say is a lady with a lot of pumpkin. She has the pumpkin with the cat inside, super cute. That's what's this thing about that plate. But anyway, it has these three little guys, but with having like a print inside. So that's also real cute. I don't have that little guy right here. Actually, I do probably have him close here. Let me stamp him up, and then we can look at him. Hola, Naya. How you doing? I'm gonna stamp this guy right quick while he's wet. Where we want him, and this I'm gonna put those three little balls on him, and then stick this guy on top of it onto my actual molding, which is what happened with this guy. He was a molding, and then I just put my reverse stamp on him, which was this image here. Although I took a face from one of these guys and put it onto that. Alright, so let me look for this real quick just to see if I have this handy to show. Let's see here. Yup. Yeah. Wait. I'm lying. I don't know. I'm talking. Please don't be crazy. Where's that girl? I don't know where that girl is at. But, oh, here she is. Okay. So here's what she has. She has the three, right? But they have like a little pattern inside. Hola, Andrea. So this guy is also coming back, and don't know when. Maybe it is October. It is. All of these are kind of coming back in October for Halloween. So we're doing this thing here. We have our little guy already stamped up. And we have our reverse guy that's going to go on top of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this, I don't even know honestly what you call it, but it's kind of like it's definitely gel, but it's less sticky, and you can mold with it and do do whatever you want. So what I want to do is stick this on here onto all three of them, and then stamp that reverse stamp on it. But the bottom one, we want to go ahead and add a little bit of glitter. So let's clean this up real quick, and then add that glitter to it and just mix it up. And this is just, I'm going to show you now. It's just a glitter that I got from Walmart. It's not even just art glitter. It's not necessarily specific to nails. And this is what it is right here, and it's just very fine. So I'm going to put a little bit on here just to mix it up with my guy. My guy is clear. But of course, you could use whatever color you want, and just add the glitter to it. And I'm just going to roll it a little bit into it. I do want it to be a little more glittery than the clear. So I am kind of pressing it so they can go inside. And just picking up that glitter. Maybe give them a little bit more. I mean, I don't know that you could have too much glitter, right? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I know a lot of people hate cleaning up the glitter, right? When you want to take it off of your nail. That could be kind of annoying. So look at that. There he is, a shiny little guy. So adorable, right? He's so cute. Thank you so much for that, Aubrey. I really appreciate that. I don't know about talented, but I'm definitely passionate, about what I'm doing here. And I just thought that this would be like a cool idea, right? So why not do it? I thought it'd be cool to have like a little pump to it, right? So I'm gonna pump this guy down just a little bit, so he's not super crazy. And it's a very easy image to follow, you know what I'm saying? Because he's, for the most part, what do you call it? Round. You know what I'm saying? He's a little round, not that hard to do. And you see this stuff kind of stays like where you put it, It's not gonna fight you on it. It's not gonna melt away or nothing. So that's what I really like about that. So you can just see he's all around and he's kind of covering up the area. I do have a item underneath all of them, just kind of like a background, let's say, just to kind of make them match and make them look cohesive. And what that is from right here on the same stamp right here. So I just used the bigger guys. And then what I did with those to give it like, I don't know, kind of like a shading look. Like the inside's a little bit darker and then it goes off and it gets a little bit more yellow towards the end. And basically what I did was that I used this guy that kind of matches my glitter. You know what I mean? He's kind of like the same color. Try to stay in that family or whatever. So they could be like all cousins. They hanging out. They friends up in here. Nobody's going to stick out, I guess, like a thumb. Although sometimes that's fun when they all stick out. You know what I mean? Completely different. And that's cool. When they're all different and they all come together and form like a real nice look. But these guys, and then I think maybe this... Was it the green? Nope. It was just these two guys and then an orange, which was this dude. That was the three guys that went into making the little leaves. So we got this guy, and he's good. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a little bit of a freeze, only so that when I stick the other thing on it, it's kind of like not... Whatever you say, touching, you know what I mean? Where one is not prepared. So what I am going to do, guys, is try to make him kind of flat from this area so that whenever I stamp him on, he does not, he fits good, you know what I mean? And he doesn't have too much overlapping to do to mess up the look, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm just gonna bump down a little bit so that he fits him well. Alright, so I'm just gonna cue him for a little bit there. And then once he comes out, I'm gonna go ahead and what are we gonna do? Add the other little bump. Add the second and then add the third. We're talking about making some dinner? Chili? Making some. Oh, delicious. Yes, I love chili. That's the good stuff. And now you have like a good reason, you know. It's cold outside. Well, I don't know about you, Naya, though, because it's hot where you are always, right? This coping gel I got Obi from Amazon. That's where this guy came. Then they have them in all colors. I just happened to get this clear one, but I also have this. And this has, I don't know, 12 colors on here or something. And these do have a specific color. So these do have a couple of colors, but I wanted to use the clear so that I can use the gel. Excuse me, the glitter. That's the reason why I'm using the clear on this one. Alright, so I'm going to use the clear again though, because I'm reverse stamping it. So I'm just going to use it and make another little ball here. And if you notice, it's not really time consuming to do this. You know, I'm just adding a little ball on here and not doing anything really that takes too much, honestly, skill or anything, you know. It's just adding this little flex on there. What's up, Julia? How you doing, girl? You made it to one of these. I'm a little bit early today. Oh, you got, what is that, Megan? The polygon? What is that? I don't even know. I got my second little guy on here. Easy peasy. Didn't even take that long. You know what I mean? Boop, boop, boop. Make sure that he's kind of... Oh, look at me. I'm not even... That he's kind of flack. And because he's clear, you can see right through him. You know what I mean? You can see right through him. So I'm going to make him clear for about 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to put my last little guy right here. Just for it to be kind of stored. You have the My Cartoon Crystal, yes, definitely. Honestly, it works. I've also used polygel, you know what I mean? Because it can be stay where you want it as well. Like if you freeze it, I put it in the refrigerator. Let's not freeze it, but I put it in the refrigerator and then I'll take it out like 10 minutes before I go use it. Oh, I got you. What are you gonna do with the polygel, mama? On your own nail to strengthen it? That's what I do with mine. Just to give it like that. Not gonna break. Alright, so let's do one little guy here. So, you would want to cure it for about, like if it's clear, I would only clear it for 90 seconds, if it's clear. But if it has color, I would try to clear it for 2 minutes. Like if I'm using one of the color ones. But this clear one, because it doesn't have the color on it, kind of dries a little bit faster. I don't want this guy to be as thick, so I'm just going to remove a little bit because basically I want him to be leveled with the rest of the guys. So when I reverse stamp, it goes on, you know, a little bit better. Now, once you cure it too, you know, and I'm putting my reverse stamp on it, I'm also going to allow it to dry and then use gel on top of it to coat it. I always coat with gel just because it lasts longer. Honestly, I'm not really big of a lacquer person. That's something I'm just starting now because of this group. So many people use lacquer, and it has a lot of really beautiful colors. So, they got me open, and I'm using lacquer. So I'm just also learning how to use it to do the things that I want to do that I know I can already do with Joe. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, rewind. But I'm still covering up with Joe. I'm here to say you gotta cover up with gel if you want anything to last. But I mean, I'm not wearing these. But to be honest, not just the lasting. I feel like it looks better with the gel topping. But what do I know? Anyway, I guess that's preference. So now, because I do have the third guy on there, Obi, I'm gonna go ahead and cure him for a full 90 seconds. You know what I mean? So that all of them are just completely done, including the third little guy that I just put on there. Plus, this guy is not necessarily dry right now, right? Completely. He might be. It really doesn't take that long. Hey, Jay Lee Kines, I don't think that I've been on a live and spoken to you before. So definitely, hi, how you doing? I gotta say the accent is kind of like a really big mess. But what it mainly is that I speak Spanish. It was like my first language. I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, but then I have like a little bit of a mixture going on there because I also grew up in New York. So I have that going on. And it makes it like, well, where's she from? Is she really Latina or what, Because she also has like another accent. What's happening there? So I feel you on that. Okay, right? Yes, Crystal, for real. Like gel top coat, I don't know. That's just where I feel incomplete without it. So let's look at it, right? Let's line it up and see if this is gonna look right. Let's see, is he gonna match? I mean, I think he looks all right. He looks all right. There, look at me. I'm not even. What? I'm trying to like. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. Wait. Where do I? Hold up. I'll see with myself here. Okay, right here. Right here. I think he's gonna be okay. He's gonna make it. Oh, I got you. I got you. See, I never noticed. Thank you so much, Jaylee. I'm a lurker too, just looking. I'm just looking. I don't mean to lurk. I'm just looking. For sure. So this stuff, it's kind of sticky, but you know what? With the gel stuff on here, y'all already know I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm definitely gonna use this bonder here. Put it a little bit on here to make sure that my image sticks to it, and they get married. You know what I mean? Let them get married. What do y'all think? Is that dry? Maybe. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna tell you this next week, and I don't know if I'm sure some of you have seen, but I do know that next week there's gonna be a reprint of this beautiful guy right here, which I think is what Megan is gonna come on later to do. So that is really cool. That she'll be able to use this little guy and have a demo with it. Awesome, Jaylee. Thank you so much. That honestly means a lot because I'll be honest with you, I'm coming on here just because I want to come on here and talk about nails, and I've been feeling bad. Like, man, I may not be helping anybody, and I want to, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really on here because I want to have like this conversation with people, even if it's one sided most of the time. But I do enjoy just talking to people about the nails. It's like so open about it. And then even if you don't watch a live with me, if you comment on it later on and I get to respond to that, it's just like, oh, let's talk about nails. If you're talking about nails, you're reading my mind. That's what I'm gonna tell you. So let's go ahead and try it, right? Definitely not. No professional training over here. 100% self-taught, Jaylee. What I did is what you're doing right now. I'm just watching the video, right? I mean, definitely, even to the day, I just really like the whole nail thing. So I'm like always checking out different nail videos and stuff. And oh, what are they doing there? Okay, I see. That looks fun. Let me do it. Whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? And just try it out and stuff. So absolutely. Absolutely, Jaylee, you definitely gonna get this. I mean, it just takes a little time, and everybody's different. What kind of anything? I don't really know what you got going on, but message me. I don't mind. I like to talk about nails. So if you just want to talk about any specific thing, even like, hey, look what I'm doing right now, and it's driving me crazy, or whatever it is, I don't mind to talk about it for sure with anybody. A lot of people feel that way. They feel like they're not creative, like I just don't have the creative juice, but it will come to you even if you don't think it is. Just the want, I guess, to do that nail, it'll come to you, I feel, definitely. And even if you don't have a specific creativity, even at the beginning, right? You know what you're usually doing? Like mimicking. That's what I'm doing. Like I see this lady doing different things. I'm like, I want to try that too. And then I'm doing what she does, and then out of starting to do what she does, I come up with my own little situation, but it's almost like the inspo to get you going. So I think you can do it. Definitely. Oh, yes, in between Robin, go ahead and hit me up. I'm good. All right, so I put that oily on it. It's probably good with it. And I'm going to align it. For the alignment, I probably can't be like, I don't know if I can show you as much. But I can definitely look at me. I have a new situation going on. I'm not even going to lie with this camera. I'm not using my phone. And now I'm like, what am I doing? All right, so I'm going to look at it and I'm going to place it. I'm just basically aligning it as much as I possibly can because in all reality, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going to be mad. Don't be mad. Don't. It's a waste of time, y'all. All right, here we go. Uno, dos, tres. Go. Bam. So here we are. Now I can actually show you what I did and where that alignment is. And out. We got that little guy there. Let me come to you. He's so cute. Why don't I want to kiss him? I want to kiss him. He's adorable. Alright, so there he is. And just like everybody else, I would do everybody else. And I'm talking about these guys. These are the everybody else. The same, all the other nails that I do. I'm always going to put this little guy on it. And it's just from She Modern. This bottle is a little bit below the half. It's a little bit below the half, and I've had it, man, maybe I'm lying. I've had this almost a year when the lady Suzanne De Silva, awesome lady, I love that lady, she taught me that if I use this, it's not going to go ahead and smear. So that's what I do. Boom. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole bunch or nothing. Just a little here, and because, of course, I have this little 3D, even less, you know what I mean? Because I don't want him to get caught up in any creases, because then it'll take him longer to dry. And guys, this clear that you see, or not clear, whitish, whatever, it will be on there until it dries. So you want to make sure it dries so you don't have that look on him. But there he is. He's going to dry up. I'm going to put a top coat on him. And what I'm doing, if you notice, he looks, how do you say that thing? What do you say? He looks glossy. Alright, so he looks kind of glossy, but he's actually matte. But what I'm doing here, after I do my matte, I'm adding like a little bit of this oil. Right here is a cuticle oil, and the reason I'm adding this one is because I don't like the smell. So I use it on my feet, and I use it on these nails because I don't love the smell, guys. Pomegranate and fig, didn't love it. I thought I would love it because I do like the fruit, but both of them. But for some reason, I did not love the smell. So I put it onto my mat. And then it still allows it to look kind of glossy, but the art itself, you can see it better, you know what I mean? And because of that, when I take my picture, he looks better. So that's what I'm doing there. Alright, so that's all I've got. And I'm going to definitely try to tune in, Megan, to watch your live because I want to be all in the business and talk about nails. And I appreciate all of you guys being here. I guess I should mention that I'm going to be uploading these as well onto YouTube. I'm gonna start uploading these on there. So if you guys want to do me a huge favor, if I love you and you love me, please go on there and subscribe for me or something like that. You don't even gotta watch nothing but subscribe, please. And like maybe. But anyways, so this is what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna be doing things on it that are not necessarily stamping. So if you just want to see things about bases and just different things like that, I think I'm going to try to do that too. I mean, if Robin loves me, I'll do that here on this channel, you know. But I'm always going to try to connect the two, my stamping, because that's how I get to do the best art. You know what I mean? Having to draw all this, I wouldn't have done this in this little bit of amount of time. You feel me? So that's the main reason. So alright, that was a real long goodbye, like one of those Spanish goodbyes, you know what I mean? You're like, I love you, bye for like 3 hours. But for real, I'm out. Peace.